Buddy. Um, so the last Fasnacht that we had, I did get the glowing turkey. It was the only one I got on PlayStation. And somebody that I knew wanted it, and so they offered to trade with me. And so I said, "Well, let me think about it." And we got to the end of Fasnacht, and that was still the only one that I had gotten. Um, and so I went ahead and traded. Now, I did get my value out of it. They dropped me, I want to say at least 2 or 3, maybe even like 4 or 5 older, more rare masks. So it wasn't like they gave me like
Nice.
5 berets for it. They gave me, I want to say it was like a raven and maybe a hag. I forget now what all they gave me, but anyways, they made it well worth, the trade. It wasn't like they just said, well, forget it, I'm just going to steal it from you. Um, and then after the fact, I really kind of regretted that I had done that.
Mm.
And so recently I was telling that story to Spen, and one of our friends heard me telling the story, and they brought me the glowing turkey mask. So I actually have 2 on this account. So when I get to talk to this person again, I am going to offer it back to them if they want it back, because I feel like that's the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
However, if they don't want it back, I will probably give it to my kiddo if she does not get one by then. Oh, speaking of, we didn't show her the ins and outs of Fasnacht last time.
We did not. Let's do it after this.
Yes. Alright, kiddo, please make sure that we walk you through.
Historically, of course, these masks would have been worn this entire
Well,
Damn.
we'll wait to hit the button as long as we can at the end if you don't get back in right away. Try to.
mask adornment. Stand by.
Oh.
Fun. Yeah, Radion, this, I believe, is her first Fasnacht. So she doesn't, I mean, she's been doing great just trying to jump in and do what she can.
Mm-hmm.
But to know where all the robots are and what they need and where to find it and that sort of thing. Just kind of give her a little bit of a oomph, so to speak.
Yeah. Well, some of the robots, like they're, I mean, some of them aren't even, they're not even easy to find. So.
Yeah. Oh, you've still got black tar.
Mm-hmm.
Fun times.
Still going though. It'll crash right for the end.
Well, but again, we'll just wait as long as we can
Yeah.
to light the fire.
Oh my god.
Um,
That's the kind of power leveling I can get behind.
right.
That's awesome.
So when I started playing this game was immediately after Fasnacht. So this was my last first event of what was in the game when I started playing. However, I started on PlayStation halfway through halfway through Fasnacht. Oh, come on, you little buggers. Knock it off. So it was also my first event. So it kind of benchmarks for both consoles. My goodness, where are these things coming from?
I don't know, there's a ton of them.
They're making up for the fact that when we were on my server, we had, like, none.
Yeah, we didn't get any.
Make sure they're all good and healthy when we go in here. But yeah, so Fasnacht's got a pretty special place for me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want the robots tripping on the balloons, guys. Gotta pop them all. See, if they tripped on one of these balloons, it would, you know, the rubber would get all tangled.
It's a major liability issue.
Yeah. Oh
I
no,
think
I'm
they're all
almost out
full
of
health
fuel.
Radion. Oh no.
No, they're all good.
Yep.
The Jolly Baker. Nope, they're good.
Shit.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, I heard a suicider.
Alright, I think all of our... Wait. Come back here. Alright, they're good.
Yeah, it's certainly a grind, which is intentional, but I enjoy it. But I could definitely see how it would get old really fast.
Mm-hmm. For sure. But I think for me, what keeps it from being a grind... Hello, Vats
Hey,
Vixen. Welcome
Vats.
in. I think what keeps it from being a grind is when you get to spend the time with your friends.
Exactly.
And, like, tonight we've been raiding in between. So it doesn't feel as tedious as it would if you were just running solo.
Exactly.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Back up, back up.
Not a sloth. Why does it have to be a sloth?
Because if it were a blue devil or an agua, it would probably kill the robots.
I don't want to hurt the sloth.
Alright, is everybody in? Yes, everybody's here.
Now that we've done the circuit, so to speak, it's time to chase away old man Winter in
Oh
our
my
most
god on.
glorious of Helvetian traditions. Gather around the bonfire.
But yeah, so the last couple of times that we've had Fasnacht,
Presentation of the season.
I feel like I've spent more time goofing off in between events with friends.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what keeps it from being a
Is everyone
super
here?
haul.
Yeah. Zealot's harpoon gun. Woohoo!
Ooh.
I
Just
don't
what
need a
you
mask.
always wanted.
Yeah, I got a Zealot's harpoon gun.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna beg for a mask. Give me a beret. Oh, it gave
Just
me
a
an
witch
alien.
mask.
I ask for a beret, it gives me an alien. Guess I should start asking for a beret more often.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Not so bad.
Well, but that's the thing. Like when I came into, oh hey, we gotta show kiddo the
Yep.
ropes. Um, but when I came into it with the expectation of just not even caring about what I got, I guess, would be the best way to put it. Um, I don't know. I have most of the old ones anyways, so, and I have literally piles and piles of,
Right.
I don't really need more masks. Just want the new ones. Actually, now that I have the second PlayStation, I can actually get everything squared away to where I know who's got what and, you know, get everything split up. Alright,
You have to evoke the Holy Mothman, yes.
yes. Alright, come here, kiddo.
The town is abuzz with activity, especially the honey.
I'm probably gonna have to go after you show her this stuff. I'm
Yeah,
falling asleep.
that's good. Alright, so obviously, you know, you come and you talk to the Master of Ceremonies. There's going to be 5 robots that will spawn in. There are more than 5 possible robots, so it won't be all of them. Obviously, you know the music one. You go and you talk to the robot, and then you sit down and play music. Then there's the Jolly Baker, who will be here. You'll talk to the Jolly Baker, and it'll tell you to find 20 red toad eggs, which look like these in the pot. You'll come down here in the river, and they will spawn in little clumps all along the riverbank. There's usually one like right around in here, one here, and then after you collect 20 of them, you take them and deposit them, and then that robot's good. Then you have the beekeeper. You come and talk to this one, and 3 honeybees will spawn outside, usually right in here or back behind that building, or on the other side of that house right there. You kill the 3 honeybees, and then that'll send this one marching back over to the spot over there. You come over here, and you have the historian. You'll talk to him, and do you see this right here in front of me? That's a porcelain stein. You'll collect 10 of those, and you'll bring them back and give them to him, and then he'll leave. Then in here is the barn. This robot will be here. There's a box here. You pick a decoration from it. A box here that you pick a decoration from. There and over there in that corner. Then you have the butcher. You come and talk to him, and he'll tell you to go find 12 intestines. And then you come back and you put them in this cooler right here. Then you have the candle maker. He is in here. You'll come and talk to him. And then the bees' nests that are on the walls in the honey house, you collect honey from there, and you come back with 10, and you'll click on this box and put the honey in the box. And then he'll be done. Then you come out here, and the last potential robot is the one that stands here. He's almost always here. You talk to him, and then you put 50 wood into this wood pile. So what you want to do is you want to start with the music and the Jolly Baker first, because they're going to take the longest. And then you would go to the honey house and kill the honeybees and work your way towards this way, because the longer they're going to take to get to here, those are the ones you want to start with first. That way they all kind of show up at the same time. And then the rest you pretty well know. Once they're all here, they line up, and then you march down to the end. You kill all the rad toads, protect them. Kill the super mutants to protect them. And then you're done the event.
And that's that.
And that is that. Alright, anybody want to run a quick collision course before we head off?
Yeah, let's do it.
I feel like that would be a wonderful way to wrap up this. I haven't done a collision course in a minute.
Let's do it.
Who's the boss, Radion? Oh, you're talking about the boss at the end of the parade. Yeah, she knows about that part. She just didn't know about the robots and what they needed. And wait a second, before we go running back there, let me switch to my archer build. I feel like having some fun with it. Wait for it though. Hold on. So I'm gonna have to get some ammo out of my ammo box. Oh, really? Okay. So this tent, when you find that you're getting caught and can't get in, just use the cook stove. And then you'll be in the tent. Just in case anybody wondered.
I love the Tesla cannon too, Radion. It's so much fun. Yeah. They can only really use it on like outside stuff like this, because use it inside somewhere, you're just gonna blow yourself up. Because I don't do the shockingly fun. Yep, I don't do the arcing thing with
Wait
it.
a second. I can't use this bow yet because I haven't modded it yet.
Oh no.
It's fine. I've got. Have you met me?
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, I know you got more than one.
I think I counted, and I've got somewhere probably in the realm of like 15. I've got a bunch. That one. This is the one that Pika gave me the other night, I think. And I put fracturers on it, and it's actually kind of fun. I was surprised.
I know fractures is fun.
Well, but on a bow I wasn't so sure, but I've got the explosive on it already.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got the flaming arrows, so it actually is kind of fun.
Oh, froze.
Oh boy. Wait, kiddo, don't go back there yet. I'll just yoink this can of coffee that everybody left. Well, you already kicked off the event, so it's doesn't matter. We're just not going to do the flare or wait as long as we can. And I got the luck bobblehead. Woohoo!
Nice.
My lucky day.
I'm going to end my stream here because I was going to take off right after this anyway.
Alrighty.
So thank you everyone for watching.
Everybody on his side. Oh, here, let's drop my link if they want to finish watching.
Mm-hmm.
But if not, have a good night, guys.
Yeah, and
Appreciate
thanks again.
you being here.
There it is, okay.
Kiddo's waving at you, saying goodbye.
I'm gonna try to get back in here real quick to finish it.
Yeah, it's fine. We've still got just under 4 minutes, so...
Oh, okay.
And frankly, we can just wait until it's like right at, and then... You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Radion. Radion says hello.
Hello, hello.
Nice
Okay.
mask. Is that one of the Atom Shop ones? No?
He's a fancy.
Is it the
Oh,
demon?
nice.
I don't think I have the demon.
It looks cool.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready. Where's something to shoot? Let's see if I can hit that star on the side of that tank. Yes. Beautiful. Let's see if I can hit that body over there in that wheelchair.
Yeah, they don't mind.
Right? Let's see if I can hit that buffoon right there.
Nice.
Or demon, excuse me.
Oh, yeah, demon,
Alright,
yeah.
you two, knock it off.
Easy.
Hey, not
Come back.
while we're on stream, guys. I didn't say no PvP, I just said not on stream. Wait,
Nice.
who's the older one here?
Yeah, exactly.
Who's the adult? Thank you. Alright, as soon as you're here, Pizza, go ahead and hit the flare.
Bam.
Attention all responders. This is a top priority message. Radar has spotted an inbound cargo bot. We've got to secure the landing zone so we can make the drop. We need those supplies, but the cargo bot's going to attract attention, so get ready for a fight.
Oh, nice. I killed it in midair. He was jumping down off the ledge there.
He said, not today.
Radion, that's just it. We're not big on the grinding and the XP and the buffs and the builds, and we're just here to have fun and play our game. So some of the stuff that we do to have fun, that's like what most people do to relax in the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel like anyways. Like the day that we did the 3 silos at one time, that was
Yeah, that was awesome.
we need to do that again. Just saying.
Yeah, I think so too. Because that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I don't know, for me I feel like most of the streamers want to do all the big, the you
Yeah.
know, I feel like we should just be out here just having a good time.
Mm-hmm. Doing the stuff you
Which,
like to do.
now, at the same time, don't take me wrong, because some people, that is what they enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Pizza here was a West Tech grinder before
Mm-hmm.
he met us. So there's no shame in that if that's how people enjoy their game. I just feel like it gives a one-sided representation when most of the streamers are like, oh, let's go grind expeditions and daily ops in West Tech, and that's all they want to do. I think, let's highlight the exploration. Let's highlight
Mm-hmm.
the role playing. Let's highlight the other stuff that's in the game.
Because there's a lot.
Let's show people that there are other things to do in the game.
There's a lot. There's a lot of good stuff.
Yep. Well, and I think that's part of actually what makes it really not that competitive for streaming is
Yeah.
because there is so many different ways
Mm-hmm.
to play the game. You don't
Yeah, you have
there it's
10
not a
streamers, 10 people playing the different
yep,
ways.
yep. Um Now, I personally find that I actually have enjoyed streaming together with someone way
Mm-hmm.
more. But again, it's a multiplayer game. It was
Yeah.
designed to play with people.
Yep. Exactly.
So
So
while
yeah,
you
of course
can
it's more fun.
so while you can play it solo,
Eyes to the sky, people.
I think this works a lot better.
Well, and I think that's where people get bored as well. Playing solo is like, yeah, I mean, there is only so much you can do, and if you don't have people to kind of hang out with and kind of run the same stuff over and over with, like, yeah,
Mhm.
it'll get boring, of course.
Yep. Well, but by the same token, to have somebody that streams it as a solo player really isn't a bad idea either because
Mm-hmm.
the first year that I was in the game, I pretty much played by myself. My boss was the one that got me in the game, and if he wasn't able to get on when I could, which was pretty rare because of our work schedule, um, if he couldn't get on with me, then I was by myself.
Yep.
Ah, nothing from the box. Oh well. Let's pick up the loot.
Nope, nothing.
Gotta pick up the loot. I used to be such a loot goblin.
Yeah, me too. Well, I always am in Fallout games.
You know what, Pizza? What we really need to do is one of these days we should just get on a custom world and just really mess with the settings and just go to town.
I think that'd be hilarious and a lot of fun.
Oh, it's a ton of fun.
Like,
I love doing a custom world.
that's a great idea.
It's actually one of my favorite ways. A lot of people don't realize you can do your dailies and weeklies in a custom world, and it gives you the credit for having done your dailies and your weeklies.
Yeah.
Um, that's one of my favorite ways to do it because depending on how you have it set, like you can go in there and
Make,
the enemies can't
make it
do
pretty easy.
any. Yeah, you can make it
Yeah.
stupid easy. Meanwhile, you're, skyrocketing to the moon because you have the nuclear jump, and you're like, oh, and then you're like, oh wait, but I have it turned off so that no damage can be done.
Right, so I could just do whatever.
Oh, I see where you froze. You're still up there running in place. That's hilarious. But yeah,
That's awesome.
custom. I'll tell you what though, for anybody that hasn't tried the raids yet,
Mm-hmm.
if you have a group of friends to get together, you actually can go into a custom world, and if you set it to where enemies can't do damage, it makes it super easy to get through the raid.
Good
I
practice.
I did one like that with Mad, and we got through it and finished the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it can be fun. It really can be. All right. Well, with that,
Yes.
I know you're ready to call it a night, and
Yes.
I've been going for 14 hours on Fallout, minus the hour and a half, 2 hours that I was gone for dinner.
Yep. A good portion of the day.
So, but Radeon, what platform do you play on?
I'm pretty sure it's PlayStation. I think we've asked him this before.
Whichever platform you're on. Oh, let me get that right here. One of
PlayStation.
these days. Good night, Zion. Have a good one. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Um,
Good night, Zion.
let's make sure that Nightbot. Okay, there you go. Um, send me a friend request real quick. You can come play with us anytime.
Absolutely.
Even if we're streaming, if you want to come jump in with us, by all means, come jump in with us.
We'd love to play with you.
You too, Zion. If you want to go ahead and, if you're able to, send it out now. Um,
Same for me. That's mine there.
and then that way we can get you in here.
That would be pretty neat. I started using a minigun the other day.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Is it you're talking the regular minigun or the Gauss minigun?
Mm-hmm. Regular.
So that was one of my very first weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Um, especially because I'd never played video games before. So I
Yep.
had a major learning curve with this. And my boss was like, "Well, what kind of weapons do you want?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't know, automatic," because I'm sitting here thinking like I don't want to have to sit there and worry about pulling the trigger repeatedly all while pushing
Mm-hmm.
other buttons, and like let's make it the least complicated as possible. So he gave me a vampire's minigun with a shredder on it.
Nice.
And the funny thing is, I still have this weapon, I'm pretty sure. I may have actually scrapped it in the last couple of months, but I kept that all this time.
Yeah.
I had loaned it to a friend because he wanted to try it and see what it was like. Well, then he put it in his vendor because he didn't want to use it.
Oh.
And I had asked him to give it back to me, and I just happened to catch it was in his vendor because he was asking me to look at his vendor prices. So I went in there and I just bought it back. I didn't even say anything. I just
Okay.
bought it. I just bought it
Yep.
back. Um, but I think in the last couple of months, I think I did finally scrap it with the new system.
Sure. That's pretty easy to make one of your own now. I mean, minigun is severely underpowered, which sucks, but you get it set up right, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, but the thing is, like at first he tried to set me up with like all vampires' weapons.
Yep.
Um, he made sure all my armor was legendary.
Yep.
Like he helped me get as like tanky as possible, just to
Keep you
and
alive.
yeah, just to keep me alive. And it's funny because I was saying how like timid I was coming into this game,
Mm-hmm.
but that's so very serious. There was a time when all I wanted to like go up against was like Scorched.
Mm-hmm.
And I would try to get up as high as possible and like as far away from enemies as I could. And little by little, I've gotten myself further away from that. But then I've met people too that have kind of helped me push my boundaries. And, so now I look at it and it's like I'm finally getting into expeditions and daily ops and raids.
Yep.
When they said they were bringing the raids out, I actually had said, and I've had to eat my words, I refused to do raids when they first brought them out. Well, then I had an idea, and I never did finish it. I need to go back and redo it, but, you know, I had this idea that I wanted to do for a video, and to do that I wanted to go in and do a raid, start to finish, and kind of highlight what it was like to try to do a raid.
Yeah.
And so then I talked to Spen, and she got mad, and I forget who else was with us for that first one. I could go back and watch the video and figure it out, but we finished the first one, and Spen was like, "Oh, do we want to do another one?" Well, the other two were like, "Oh yeah, let's go." So I'm like, "Well, I don't want to be the stick in the mud."
Right.
I was like,
Better go.
I guess, like, let's go on. And so then it got to the point where it was like, I'm really enjoying actually, like, being in a party chat with a couple other people, and you're, we were all experiencing it new and figuring it out and everything else. And so now here we are 2 months later, and we've done 1,000,001 raids.
A ton, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we've done a bunch. Well,
Literally over 100. So.
Oh yeah, definitely over 100. Because I've gone through with 3 different characters. This one's completed the 76 raid achievement. My other 2 have not. Yes. Go find Stain. Go do your thing. I'll watch the health bars and see who goes first. Oh, Radeon, it's definitely over 100 by this point.
Yeah.
I would have to go back and actually look at, like, achievement numbers, but it definitely is well over 100. Okay, children, I said take it elsewhere. Why don't you take it to White Springs? That's your favorite spot, isn't it? Go on. You know you want to. Radeon, were you going to send us friend requests? That way we can make sure we get linked up. Oh, carp. What? I just realized. Pizza. You can't leave for the night.
Why?
Look at my level. Oh, she gray screened.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not quite 800, but I'm not gonna make it through another raid. Badly.
Party pooper.
I know. I don't wanna spend it, you know.
Oh, why not? We all have to be adventurous every once in a while. We've only got 15 more minutes till Fasnacht.
I know. I gotta go to bed.
Oh, fine. You're gonna be a party pooper on me.
I'm that guy.
And here I thought we were gonna do a long stream tonight.
No, I would have yesterday. Just wasn't happening.
Yeah, well, we all have our excuses.
Yep, that's what I do.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
I know. I am gonna go to bed. So you guys have a good night. And I will be back after work tomorrow.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Alright.
Alright, so with that, I will also be calling it a night. What are you? I don't. Never mind. I don't want to ask what you're laughing about. All right. Well, with that, we will call it a night. Take a picture of my glowing turkey mask. Did she? Well, but y'all can't PvP if you're on the same team. Alright. Well. Oh, I'm not. There we go. Bye, everybody. Have a good night. We will see you next time.